Okay, now the first thing we will show the how to link and import our CAD file to our BIM model. Therefore, let's say we have the some CAD file, then we want to link to our BIM model for reference, then we can do. So the first I will show how to link the CAD file. I received the CAD file from the show link you sent to me. Yeah, this one. So I'm going to show how to link the thing. So I'm go to this level 1. From the level 1 to link this one, we have to go to insert tab. Then we have in here we can see the link CAD and import CAD. We see this one. So these two, the different. When I go to link CAD, you can see this dialog box, and when I go to import CAD, you can see this dialog. This dialog box are exactly the same. The difference between this link and import is when you see the link file, this one is just an external reference. When you put the import CAD, right, this import, when you import CAD, this CAD file become the one of the element in this bin, in this software. So this one become the permanent. Your file size will become bigger. So if you want to, let's say you don't want to find again and again, you can just straight away import. If you want to, if you see the link file, this one you always have to, if you are changing your location, you still have to link back again. But this one you are fine is like that. So if you say, if you're using the import CAD, this CAD file become part of your element, one of the element. So your file size will be bigger, but the way they are doing it exactly the same. Okay, when we study this one, we will say first thing I need to choose my file. Go here, I locate the file. This one, first thing I choose my file. After that, we will see in here current view only. Current view only. This current view only is if you don't check this one, all your view this AutoCAD file will appear. This one is not the good thing. The good thing is you must check the current view only. So because you don't want to, you link in first story, right? You link in level 1. You don't want to appear level 2, 3D, all this other elevation. This one you have to make sure, because if you link a lot of AutoCAD file, if you don't check this one, every view will appear in here. So we check here. For this color, right, they have the three in one: invert, preset, and black and white. If you say the invert color, they will convert all the color to he just invert. This one we don't know how they, what color will be appear. If you see the preset, the exactly AutoCAD, all the layer will be appear. If you see black and white, only black and white will appear. This one is okay. I just choose preset. This time they have the all, specify and specify. If you choose the all the layer in AutoCAD will be appear. If you off the layer in AutoCAD, string will appear in here. But if you see the visible, some you off the layer in AutoCAD, in here you are not appear. So we can choose whatever. Then the import unit you can choose. Let's say you are in your AutoCAD exactly, you know exactly millimeter, then you can say auto detect. But you are not so sure you want millimeter, you can choose millimeter. The last one is correct line that are slightly off exit mean. If let's say in your CAD file some line are maybe off the exit, then they will make it this one you are one correct. And then this one we have the center to center, origin to origin. So center to center is the center of AutoCAD file and center of this 4 elevation they will place in here. If you see origin, they will link 0, 0. But mostly for our project we have to use we better use share coordinate. Then all the coordinate point were same for archi, structure, MEP. Yeah, share coordinate. This one I will next lesson we have this one I will explain how to make it share coordinate. But mostly for point start from archi, then other structure and MEP to follow, take the point share point to follow. Now we will just put the center to center.
I sent you an email. Okay, I put in the folder.
So we open up new structure template now.
Yeah, I open up new structure template and
No email there, is it?
After this one, we can just okay. Oh, this one fine quite big. Sorry.
Very small.
Oh,
Small then you should push it.
small.
Push back, that's a little bit. Push back.
I can.
Okay, I think this was. A bit more.
这么快吗？对。
Utilize.
Okay. Oh yeah.
这个
调一下。
这边
Now I link my CAD file. After I link my CAD file, I want to get all this grid line, and then I can create all this from this grid line to start drawing the column. Okay, before that, what we can do, I want, because this CAD file I want to make it from the background, so I make it gray, some gray color. I can change this visibility. To change the visibility, right, we can go to, let's say, in view, we have the visibility graphic. This one, so for this one I just remember the command called the VV, this one, or VG. This one is we have to use a lot of time, so I just remember for this one. Then I go to import category. I have this one, and then I just say the half tone. So if I say the half tone, my one will be very light color. So I just for background, I only want the background for this one. Okay, so I want to say again, to change this visibility, I go to VV, or I can go from the view visibility graphic in here and go to import category and check the halftone here. So my one become the light color from the background. After that, we can just draw the grid line. You remember yesterday, we can just go the grid line and just go the pick line here, and can just pick all this grid line and just pick. So I get all the grid line already. But this one, to make it just pick a line, right? This one I'm pick sometimes a bit risky. Why I say like this one? We are not so, if we sure this AutoCAD file is very all the dimension that they draw 1:1, the scale correct, for us it's okay. But if they draw wrongly, well, our one will start wrongly in here. So we better draw one line, then follow dimension, better offset something like this. We better counter check if you want to refer to someone like this. If you are very sure this cut fine is all the dimension are correct, okay, fine. You can just pick the line like this. Okay, so you can just create the grid line like this. After I create this grid line, also I want to get all this level also. In my level, I will go to the east view. Now I got the grid line already. Let's say I go the insert, I will say link file and go here. Current view only center to center. After we have link one time. Next time they are not allowing you to link. They say this file already in your file, so you no need to link. What you can do, you can just copy the file. Okay, I will select this file. I will select this file. I will see this one. I will use this copy to clipboard. I will copy it from the paste, right, and go here. I will say the select align to selected view. Not this one. Paste and go here and go east view and just say paste from clipboard. Just drop here. Okay, I will say again, because now what I want to do is, because you see I want to get all this level to my elevation view, or this one, because your AutoCAD file, all the plan, all the elevation you draw in one file. So when I link in here, I already get this in plan view, all the grid line I get already. But for the elevation, I don't. I need to copy to other. From this for the elevation, I want to copy to this elevation. So how I can do is I go to this view and copy this file and just say this one, copy to clipboard. I can copy, then I go to this east view and just, if your elevation view is the separate file, you can just link again here. So I say not here, I say paste from clipboard, then I can just paste here. After that, so I want just see the dimension, and I want just put the dimension. First story 5 story and second story is 7 meter. 7 meter. Third story is 5250. So you can just, and then fourth story also 50, and then all these are typical already, and 10 root. Okay, I get already. So simply for this one, I don't need already, I can just delete. Okay. This one, I'll go here, I select my CAD file here, and just copy to clipboard. From this copy from the modifying tab, you can see, and copy to clipboard, and just copy that and go to my east view, and then I just go here and say the paste from clipboard, and then I can click, I can just click the location. Sorry, because this one by right should be tally this one, but I'm just, how I do it, I'm just I'm not go and pick the line, I just read the dimension and just offset the value in here. Because what if I want to tally, I want to do the align in here, but this two I haven't, this one I haven't show you how to do this one. So I just read the dimension and I just offset the value from here. Because this one we can use the align tool to align. Okay, I will just use align tool, I will show you. Because all these two I haven't explained to you. Okay, I will just, this one is, we can use this align tool. So I pick this align, right, and go this line and this level 1 line here, then align only. Then I pick this grid line and this grid line, align. Then I got the align here already and can pick the level from here. Yeah. Because just now how I do is I didn't see the, I just read dimension and I just create the grid line like this. See your line, this one, because of your, okay, you temporarily hide your CAD file, you temporarily hide mean you can use this one, right, hide element, this command, right, command is the HH, this one is command, so I temporarily hide this one because of you, this your elevation, you see this one, your elevation, this somewhere is, if you are this one, because of this one you cannot see your grid line. So how you can do, you go and replace place accordingly in here. So because of this line you cannot see your grid line. So when you rearrange your elevation somewhere here,
But if I'm not elevated, I cannot write it.
Now your elevation, where is your elevation somewhere?
Okay, so let me.
Here. So how you can do? You can just simply move all this thing to your location, then you place.
You need to close off some of this.
You replace like that.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
这个就是要再从一个 elevation 放那个地方，然后I think 就是把那个 the cat size like the tracing
Yes.
paper,
Add
and also
all
trace
the
the
elevation view for
This one actually you have already. If you are one missing, right, you double click on your screen. You can see all view lah. This one all view. Then you can in your project browser, if you can see east, north, south view, right, you already have this one.
double elevation.
Double click on your screen. Then this one is zoom all lah. Or you can use this one. You can right click. You say the zoom to fit. Then you can see your this point, level point. Then you can just move your location.
A little bit strange, I have to reline for
Yeah.
Trace. Okay.
This one because
This one,
yeah,
because-
slightly off of the array.
Then just put it anywhere. This is a tracing paper.
You can
drag.
grab.
This one click off.
You can just drag. Oh, this some. Oh, you have so many level here.
I think the 1 and the 2 is the original one, I didn't delete.
This level 10 also you have. This one also no need, right? This one
I think 1 and 2 no need.
unnecessary. You can just delete.
你再按多一次，它可能人跟他们。
Let's say I go here and just delete this one. I will link. Then I will uncheck this one. Then this one appear, this view, and then this view also appear. This view, every view appear. You see, and then I go to each view, right? You see, in each view, I still can see like a line. This one, this line is cat file. What? Because this one appear in your this elevation view also. So when you go to 3D view, in 3D view also appear. So this one very messy to your project. You are also, I think you didn't check this one. So this line you can see this one. So I think you should delete this through
Okay. So basically, right, what you can do is actually, because you pay that I'm always having trouble with Revit. Go to this function called
Actually, I don't know. How do you recognize
the name of the
the
first one, like,
as a column?
The Aki.
so basically,
But if the article don't define the layers,
No, they don't define layers, doesn't matter. You are not to define whether the column means what. You still get the choose. It's just that if they never define a layer, right, then you can go one by one select.
you need to see that yeah, because I don't find, for example, I just to use the layers for everything.
Now you are.
You cannot just go on column, then I declare this column, or then declare. You need to one by one do the action. But it still can be done. This one is not to die anywhere.
you see this thing.
When you look at, you can see all
Where
the
is my
colors.
problem? Where is my problem?
Alright.
Elevation view, are you using the Zeon view? What do you mean? Elevation 4. My wrong lane, elevation 4? It's not elevation 4, is it? I use elevation 4.
So what? You know the schedule, right? So present stage and create the demo. Elevation 3. It's big really. Then right click to run. For example, later you
So the best thing is, right, you if you have the cut file, you do not all the plan you do not draw in the CAD file and link, a lot of you think very difficult to control. You better separate all the file. Let's say AutoCAD file, right? You have the file level, you separate file. Then you link each to each view. Then it's easy to control this one. Yes. Okay, so we continues to other element. Okay, now I have my CAD file. Then this CAD file now I want just hide, or I can just use temporary hide or permanent hide. Now I just hide in here. Like a lesson, I can go hide and can just hide element. Or what we can do, the other thing is I want go to visibility graphic and go to VV and go to input category. Then I uncheck from here. Then I can hide from here. Okay, so I hide here. So now we will go for the column. When we want to learn all these two, we go this learning process. The first thing we are placing the element. After that, we will study the property. Then how to duplicate the type we want. And then we will all the customizing the element property. Then other function. Okay, for this column, in the column category, they have the two under the column, the two category, the different, the archi column and structural column. Then in this column we can create the slanted column. But this slanted column is not different category. This one is under the structure. So this one is just overview. Okay, we will go in here. This one is the writing step by steps, but I will show in here. You can see from here also. Okay, the first thing I want to place the column. I will go to the structure. When I go to the structure, I want to see the structure column here. But in architect, when you go to an architect, under the column, you will see the structural column and column architecture. So you can choose from here also, they are the same. But now we are going to structure. I will choose the structure column. When I choose the structure column, right? The first thing what we need to do is we see in this option. In the option you can see vertical column and slanted column. So what I mean is this one, that this slanted column is under the structure. So now we will study the vertical column. So I will choose the vertical column here, and then in the option bar we will see this column will go to the depth, meaning they go to the below. We are now at the level 1. If we choose the depth, right, we go the below of the level 1. But we want to model level 1 to level 2. Okay, but we get this. Some consultant model. How they model? They just model level 1 to level 6 in one column. So this one, if you model like this, your quantity. When you do the scheduling and quantity takeoff, this one is we cannot get that exactly. This one only recognize one column. The length is very high. Should be model level 1 to level 2. So I want to choose the height, and then from here I want to choose the level 2. So I want to choose the height level 2. When you see in here, right, you can see in my mouse, you can see the I-beam column here. So if I don't like the I-beam column, what I can do, I can choose from here the side. This one called the type selector. I can choose the type selector from here. Right. So now I haven't placed anywhere, right? I'm just in my mouse. During this time, if you want to rotate your I-beam, you can press the space bar. So whatever you want to rotate, all the thing you can press the space bar. But this one also is okay, whether you rotate or not is okay. So I will just place somewhere. I will place here. So now I just see the line, right? I can go to detail level. I will change the file so I can see my I-beam side in here. Okay. After you place, also you can rotate. You select your beam. You press the space bar. This one also still can rotate. Okay, so this one is just simply how to place your column. After you place, how you can do, you can change the side in here. You want to the 670, you can just simply change the column type column. After you place, also you still can change the type, your column type, something like that. Okay, so this one column placement. I want to repeat again. To replace the column, we choose the column here. And then we can place anywhere you want. I can just place something like this. This one I call that we place the column. The important thing before you place, you have to select from the option bar. But after you choose here, you still can change this one base level 1, top level 2. Then base offset, top offset, you still can change from here. This one, what I mean, we will go to the one of the elevation to see the column. Here our column is here, and then I will go to the view. From here, right, we try to change the column offset value. Let's say I'm changing the column offset, base offset minus 1 meter. My column will go to under below the level 1. We still can change. If we need, we can change the offset value also. Level 2, top, this one we can just change simply like this. We can just change the offset value from here also. We can just, if we need, we can change the offset value like this. Okay, so this one is called how to place the column. Okay, I will continue in here later. I will let you. Okay, let's say now I will choose the column here. When I choose the column here, the type I want is I don't have in my type selector. Let's say the type I have here is not enough for me. How I can do? I will go to the log family here. We have the log family. I will go to the log family. When I go to the log family, right, it will direct to me this location. This one is their software. They save the family in this location. C, program data, Autodesk, RVT, library, Singapore. So we will straight away we will reach to this location. So I will choose the structural column from here. I will choose the concrete. Then I choose the rectangular or round side or square side. I choose the round column here. Then I get the one column right here. Then I can place to anywhere I want. Okay, now I will repeat again. Let's say now we choose the column. If we find in the type selector the column type we want, we don't have in this type selector. How we can do? We can go to the log family. We will log the family, and then I will go to the log family. I will find the structural column here and concrete. I will choose the round or rectangular. If we have, then I can place to anywhere I want like this. So this one how we log the family. If we don't have the type we want, we can simply log the family like this. Okay, so now we will go to our CAD file. In our CAD file, I saw that the column type is the 1 meter, 1 meter. Column type 1 meter, 1 meter. So I will go here. I will see in the type in here. When I see, I don't have the column type 1 meter, 1 meter here. I don't have column. I only have rectangular 300, 450, 450, 600, 600, 750. So what we can do? I have the existing column here. I will select this one. I will go to edit type. Then I will go to duplicate. Duplicate. I will rename in here. Let's say 1 meter, 1 meter, and then I will change the size here. 1 meter. Then I can get the 1 meter, 1 meter column in here already. So simply how I do, I will go column. Now I choose the 1 meter, 1 meter column side. After that, I want to place all this grid intersection. All this grid intersection I want to play in one time. So I can choose the add grid in here. You have the add grid. I choose the add grid. So I select all the grid here. So all my column appear in one time. Okay. So I will repeat again. So Now I'm showing you the first thing. What I'm showing you is the how to duplicate the column. How to duplicate the column. Let's say we see in the type selector, if the type we want we don't have. Let's say you want the I-beam, you want the rectangular, you want the round side, you want the. If you don't have the column type you want, if you don't have in this type selector, you want go to the load family and you want load the new column. What column type you want, you can load from here. You want the precast concrete or steel column. So all this family you have to create. What sometimes you see we don't have L-shaped column for this one, L-shaped column. So how we can do, we need to create the family. This one is our later lesson. I want choose the round column. Now I have the round column in here, then I want choose the round column 300 and place here. Let's say I want in this round column I only have 300 and 300, 400, 600, 750, but I want the 1 meter. So how I can do, I can duplicate and I can duplicate for this one. So I'm go edit type, I will duplicate, then I will rename in here 1 meter diameter column. Then you see this one they put the parameter here, I will change the 1 meter. Then I can get the new column, this one. So next time when we go and see here, you can have another column type here already, column side. Okay. This time what I want to do is I want to place in this grid line intersection in 1 meter column. So I want to choose the column. I want to go here 1 meter column. I want to choose the add grid. In here you make sure you put that you choose the height level 1 to level 2. Then I want add grid. Then I want to select all this intersection. So in this appear exactly all 10, and then I can go and see in 3D view. All my column are in here already. Because you don't choose the column command, you have to choose the column command structure. So now you try to duplicate your column, then you try to place your column. Anything you can ask me. This one you can just off the analytic, then you change the detail level, and this one you try to change this detail level to fine, or this one the hidden something like this.
Okay.
This one even you see in the elevation view, all your column are placed accordingly in your elevation view.
Yes. Then how do I create the 3D under the 3D view?
This one,
Yeah.
you just go this one, you click this one.
Okay, default 3D view.
Yeah, therefore you click default 3D view, you can get one 3D view. Right?
My button, default 3D view.
If you can see from here, you cannot see from here, you go to view, and then you 3D view, you click this default 3D view here. Okay, so everybody. So the concept here is the first time you have to, if the column type you want, you don't have in your family, you go and load family. Let's say you have the type already, but you don't have the site, you can duplicate. This is the concept. All these things are controlled by parameter. To be able to control parameter, you have to create in family. That's it, that thing. So this one called the parametric family. Okay, so should I wait or should I continue? And control. Let's say when you choose this one, when you choose this column, you see the structural column here is concrete cut in situ. If you click in this one, you can change the material. You see, let's say in the structure material is concrete cut in situ. So you beside this one you have the browser. If you approve this one, you have the browser here. So you click your browser, you can change the material from here. Yeah, or the grade also you can change from here.
How to select elements of the same family?
On there,
How to select things that are of the same family?
all the family, right?
How to select all the columns?
Oh, okay. This one the next lesson I have, but if you want to see now, I can say you select this column, and then you right click, you go to select all instant, you see the visible in view. So all the thing you select right. Same family, same type like you click one column, right click, you go to the select all instant visible in view. So everything will be same type given at the same time you can select.
It means same type, so it won't select the grid lines.
No, no. Now you have select, you click outside, right? If you want your previous, how you go, you right click, you say select previous, everything. The very last one, they will select again.
Just let us see how to change that.
You want to?
Column tab.
You have to change in material is, you want to change the column material, you have in here. This one, but if you change in here, only one column will change material. If you want to change all the material, you have to go in the edit type. You have to change from this one.
But for the one, I think after I click the back category.
No, not beside, just yeah, this one. No, you have to click this one. You click this browser. You cannot click. How come you cannot click? This look like you don't have the material. Okay, this one you after we draw the wall, later we see how, because of maybe you don't have material or because of we find out. Okay. Yes.
When I draw the column on the plan, right, I can't find it. East view.
In
No, because just you clear this one, the farm.
so this time I show the slanted column. How to do the slanted column. Now for the vertical column, right? How we do? We just need to clip one clip. You can get the one column. But for the slanted column, you need the two clip. The first clip you need, when you play the first clip, this one is the base level. The second clip is the top level. So we need to place the two clip to get the slanted column. Okay, let's say I want to put my slanted column in between these two. How I can do? I will go to the column and choose the column and choose the slanted column here. And then the first clip I will see the level 1. Second clip I choose the level 1, and this one I change to 0. Level 1 0 and level 2 0. My first clip from here to second clip from here. But how I only can see this one. But if I go to see my east view, I can see something like this. Okay. So after we get this one, this termination, we can adjust the termination. How we can adjust? I select this one and go to the property. We have here this one base cast time. Now we use a perpendicular. Now I can change to the horizontal. Then even go to horizontal like this. Then let's say I don't want like this. I can adjust from here also. I still can adjust. And then I don't want the horizontal. I want vertical. I can choose the vertical. then this vertical, I can choose the vertical. Let's say for the top cat also same thing. I want the horizontal, and then I can get the horizontal something. So if you want to use this slanted column, you can use like this. So I will repeat again. So for the slanted column, you need the two clip. The first clip, you in option bar, you set the first clip with this level 1, second clip is level 2, and then I will clip this one, the first clip, the second clip. Then I can go and see in my view here. Then the termination of this one I can choose from here, horizontal. Then this one is terminate like a horizontal. This one I want the vertical. This one can terminate like a vertical something. Then offset value, we can adjust the offset value also. The top offset I can see minus 100. That photo offset value. Sorry, offset value is this one. I can say 0. Then this one I can just drag the location I want. I can use the arrow key also to adjust something. This one is the slanted column. Okay, slanted column is also, this is just under the structure column. So just now I see you the archi column and structure column we have. So what is the difference between structure column and archi column? This one we can just changing in one clip. Let's say this one, this rectangular column, I select this rectangular column and go to the under the structure, the property tab under the structure. I have the uneven analytical model. If I uncheck this one, sorry, not this one. Sorry, wait. Okay, sorry. Let's say now I have the vertical column. For this vertical column type, let's say this vertical column type, I want to change the slanted column. How I can change? This one, you see the column style. In the column style, I have the vertical. Now I go to the and change the slanted and get driven or slanted point driven. I change the column style from here. What I can do, I can just drag the thing here. So this one become the slanted column already. So we can go and see from here. Let's say this my column is this one. Okay, I will show in two elevation. I will show in elevation to be clear. I go to the view. Let's say now for this column, I want to change this column. This column now, the column type is column style vertical. I want to change the slanted column, this vertical. So from this column style, I just change slanted endpoint driven. Then I go here. I can just drag this line to this side. And then when I go and see in this one, you see this one become the slanted column already.
So on the end line, the endpoint function, the default is always select the top.
Yeah. Okay, so this one I go here. For this one I want to change back to this particular column. How I can do? I can just, you see, you cannot go and change from here. So what you can do, what you have to do, from here you drag back to the vertical, and then you can go and change. You drag back to the vertical first, and then you have to be offset value is 0. So you can change vertical column to slanted column, but slanted column cannot change back to vertical column. This one you have to make sure this one. So if you need the slanted column, you can just use the slanted column like this. This one is the how to duplicate the column. So now the column we have finished already. So if I want a revision for this column, let's see the column, to place the column in here, we can place to the at the grid or the grid line to column. We can change the type, and then we can rotate the column by using the space bar in here. Let's say if the type we want we don't have in our this project, we can do the low family. We already have the type, we don't have the site. What we can do, we can do the duplicate. We can duplicate the column. Okay, but if the shape we want we don't have, we need to create the family. So now we